ass first. If you do not have any type of cake, you don't stand a chance with me. I'm not going to be a man that invests time into somebody I could potentially with for the long run if I got to come home to an assless woman. So ass first, right? Then we're going to travel up from the ass. I'm going to skip this and I'm going to go to her face. First, I'm going to basically, I'm going to look at your ears. If you have connected earlobes, meaning you cannot procreate, you are not my type. I do not like chicks with ears that are glued to their face. I don't want any of my offsprings having ears that don't, that don't separate from their jawline. I don't like those glue-on ears. So I can never put you on any type of level if I see what up-ass ears. If you guys know what I'm talking about, definitely look at your ears and see if you actually have a lobe or does that go straight from your ear and connect to your jaw. If those are the type of ears you got, you for damn sure could never have a chance with me. I'm not procreating and making blasphemy ears. So gonna look at the ass first, then the ears. Then I'm gonna go ahead and look at your facial structure. If your face is too round, I can't procreate with you. I don't like chicks with basketball faces. I like chicks that can match me in facial symmetrics. So when we procreate, possibly our kids and offspring could come out with symmetrical jawline faces. So I'm definitely looking for that. Then I'm looking at the eyes. If the eyes are too beady, I can't. But I like chicks with a little bit wider eyes, but not big eyes, but nice, perfect size. I also definitely am looking at your nose. If you got one of them big ass Bert and Ernie noses, we can't procreate because my nose is perfect. I've always been told that I got the perfect nose, and people are always asking me, how the fuck are you black with a nose like that? I said, I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but I guess it's just genetics. Women love my nose. I've always been told that I got a cute nose, the perfect nose. Damn, you got the type of nose people go to surgery for. So after that, definitely looking at everything else. Hips are too boxy. I don't want you. Flapjacky, take them. Gotta have somewhat of a Coke bottle shape. I gotta be able to, if I can't sit next to you and get bricked, you're not the chick for me. After we get past the physical, because obviously the physical would be everything else. We don't need to mention dandruff, earwax, or anything like that, because clearly if you got any of that, you're not on my type of level. So small lips. I used to have a thing about small lips, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. The chicks that give the best dome don't even have big ass lips. That, oh, her lips big, she gotta be able to lollipop. I promise you, that means nothing. I've had dome from chicks with big ass succulent soup coolers. Can't suck a cannot glurp and glarb. Period. Had chicks with lips that are damn near paper thin or somewhat puckerish that give some of the most crazy, spaced out galactical dome you could possibly have in your life. I'm talking about blacking out like, when your body just doesn't know what else to do but pass out. Yeah, that type. So lips don't really matter to me. Now, if we're talking about, let's just go back to the hygiene type. Check your ears. You got earwax, I can't with you. If you got boogers, I can't with you. If your lips are chapped sandpaper, I can't. If you got dandruff, I can't with you, period. If a woman has dandruff, that's immediately off my list. If you got a grill, we talking about like chopped teeth, like that. If your ass is fat enough, I might still give you a chance because that's cosmetic, so that's not really that big of a deal. Now, if we're talking about traits, she must be bilingual to start. She must be bilingual to start. I would not ever invest in a chick that doesn't speak more than one language. And some people in here are going to say, well, LTG, you're not bilingual. Well, that's the point, dumbass. Clearly, I want a woman that speaks multiple languages so that if we procreate, she can instill that into our offspring. So I won't breed another black person in this world that only speaks one language. So the woman must be bilingual first. On top of that, she must come from a cultured background. When I say cultured background, clearly that ain't black. Because black people, we don't come from a cultured background. Soul food is not a cultured background. Electric sliding is not a cultured background. Kool-Aid is not a cultured background. Special fruits like watermelon, grapes, and all that type of cultured background. That ain't culture, all right?